Today's Friday, isn't it? Happy Friday, happy Friday. What's going on? Welcome or welcome back to the Awareness Channel. My name is TC. So, big day tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. They're about to have the No Kings protest all over the country tomorrow. Now, I wonder how that's going to go. There's going to be a lot of people out there. A lot of people. Anything can happen. I'm pretty sure everything's going to go well as far as the marchers and the protesters go. I ain't worried about them. I'm not even worried about the protesters. I mean, let me put it this way. I think sometimes our protests are too laid back. I think sometimes you got to raise a little bit of hell to get the U.S. government to take you seriously. Now, I don't want nobody to go out there and do nothing crazy. But anytime you get this many people together in one place, and you have these ICE agents all over the place, untrained, provoking people, and starting their shit with their masks on, trying to get shit going so there could be a big short, whatever. I'm afraid of something like that happening. Now, it's hard for me to say whether or not these protests all by themselves gonna work, though. Donald Trump seems to be ignoring them. I mean, people out there every week now, he's gotten used to it. This one, though, got him a little shook. Because the last time there was a No Kings demonstration, it was millions of people out there. So this time they say there's going to be more. I mean, that's a lot of people. Back in 1995, they had the Million Man March, and you look at all of them goddamn people. Now you multiply that by 4 or 5, and that's what you got all across the country protesting Donald Trump and his policies. But they're the ones that put him in the White House, didn't they? I mean, the guy said what he was going to do. And that's largely why we, for the most part, stood down on this one. Because we didn't put him there. Now, I ain't even gonna go into that speech about they didn't want a black woman to run the country. Everybody knows that is one of the reasons. But aside from that, they didn't know that he was going to tear the country up, that he was going to do a revenge tour, that he was going to deport millions of people. Just, the mass deportation, that he was going to tax the poor and give it to the rich and cut programs and do all the standard Republican bullshit, but have this Gestapo army also. I mean, Donald Trump said he was going to do all these things, and you couldn't see that Donald Trump was going to tear this country apart. And he only 1 year in. So now the people are rising up. And all it's going to take is one bad incident to let this shit get crazy. Just saying. Donald Trump is freaking out a little bit about this one. He is. Donald Trump. I hope some good comes out of it. I hope. Let me see. What could happen? I think his support around the country could sink to below, 29-30%. And then Republican Congress people and Republican senators will start to push, maybe turn against him a little bit now. Because right now the Republicans are so far up his ass, Trump, I mean, until that's their leader, they don't give a fuck. He can't do no wrong. That's the way they feel about Donald Trump right now. But if his approval rating, that's what it is, goes down into where I think it's gonna go, 32, 33%, because he got a group of hardcore motherfuckers that ride or die. His approval rating get down there, then them senators and Congress people can start bucking the tide a little bit. 3 more years of this shit. How low can you go? They're talking that 25th Amendment shit. That ain't gonna happen. The only thing I think will get Donald Trump out of office, really, is the Epstein files. And I really don't think them shits is coming out long as Donald Trump is in office. I really don't think so. So that's how I feel about that. I honestly think he's gonna be there the rest of his term. He's gonna be beat down and weathered and a big blob poured into a fucking soup by that time, but he gonna be there. A lot of the crazy shit that's put in place eventually gonna get quietly rolled back as the Congress, changes and he becomes weaker or whatever. I could see that happening. Where when he loses at least one part of the federal government, if he loses the House of Representatives, in the midterm elections, if he loses that shit. But waiting on him to leave early and quit early, I don't bet on that. And this protest, he thinking it's gonna irritate the shit out of him, but it's gonna come and go like all the other ones. This motherfucker is a miracle president. He'll fall in a bucket of shit and come up smelling like a motherfucking rose. Although some people say he already smell like shit, but I digress. I don't even know what that's about. That's something them crackers be talking about. Donald Trump wear a diaper and shit on us. I don't know. You old man. Fuck. But anyway, his approval rating gonna dip down into the low goddamn 30s. And maybe somebody can quietly get him to retire early. But for the most part, this is our life for the next 3 years. Look at them protests tomorrow, though. He was freaking out though a little bit today. They say he's scared, but I don't know what the fuck he could be scared of. His image getting tarnished. He said something about the Insurrection Act, invoking the Insurrection Act against who? And then when you do that, what you expect the National Guard and the military to do? Fire on the citizens? Is that what he think they're gonna do? We're gonna have an interesting motherfucking weekend, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Interesting goddamn weekend coming up. Cause I don't think I seen anything on the regular network news about this, but I don't watch the network news anyway, so they might have mentioned it. Because, they starting to talk a little tougher to Donald Trump their own self. But I don't think enough hype being made about it myself. Anyway, or maybe I ain't looking in the right places. Because, I work. But anyway, y'all, don't shy away from it. Check it out. Look at the video tomorrow and see how that protest is going in your area. Because this could be the whole shit could come to a head this weekend. And I'm talking about Donald Trump's whole presidency could hinge on what's happening this weekend. That's a serious thing. This whole motherfucking presidency could hinge on what go on this weekend. If shit get out of hand and the National Guard and the Homeland Security and the ICE and the police start fucking fighting with the protesters, all hell really could break loose, you know. I sit here and joke about it, but goddamn. That's some pivotal shit. This is some 1968 shit. 1968, that shit scared the hell out of me, them riots. I remember that shit. I was like 10, 11 years old. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, man. Hey, the shit came to my little town, Utica, New York. It sure did. There was protesting right up on South Street there. That shit scared the fuck out of me, man. That after they killed MLK. After they killed Malcolm X, not too much happened. But after they killed MLK, riots, they tore up. It was all over the fucking country, my little town included. But these protests they had hot sauce on their chicken. You feel me? But I don't want to see nothing like that tomorrow. But it could jump off. And this might be why Donald Trump is freaking the fuck out, because he's talking about shooting missiles into Camp Pendleton. I'm not even sure what the fuck that's about. Firing missiles into the United States. I know that's what the fuck I heard. But anyway, I think everything gonna be all right. I really would like to see Donald Trump driven from office, and I'd like to see this No Kings 2 demonstration to help in bringing about that for the good of the whole fucking country. Because believe it or not, where the fuck else we going? You dig me? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Thanks for coming by and listening to me talk my shit. I'll catch you on the next one. TC. And I'm out. Peace.